Hi everyone! For today's video, I will be discussing direct variation. So whenever you tackle direct variation, you only have to remember these lines. Y is directly proportional to X, or Y varies directly as X. So in a direct variation, this is written of the form Y is equal to X times the constant of variation, which is represented by the variable what? Represented by the variable K. So in here, this could also be written as, if we are going to manipulate the given equation or the given formula, so by dividing Y, okay, from here, Y is equal to K times X. By dividing both sides by X, we have here Y over X is equal to K, no? This could be, basaya ka mo or maglibog ka mo, kay tricky ang iba na questions. This Y equals K times X is just equal to Y over X equals K. In this form, we could have the following as an example. Y is equal to 2x, where our constant of variation here, or the K here, is 2. We could also have Y is equal to x, where the K here is 1. Or Y is equal to negative 5x. That is the same, no? So, balik kita. What do we mean by these statements? Let us choose this one. Y is equal to negative 5x. We will make a table of values. We have here our x and our y. Suppose that the value of our x is 1. So substituting 1 in here to x, this becomes negative 5. No? Am I right? Okay. Suppose that 2 here, x is equal to 2, and then substituting this to the given function or equation, we have here negative 5 times 2, that is negative 10. Now what if the value of our x is 3? Substituting this here, we have negative 5 times 3, that is negative 15. What do you notice? What do you notice? So, in here, we simply multiplied 2. Am I right? Okay. And in here, we also multiplied 2. And in here, we multiplied 1 by 3. While on the right side, we also multiplied by 3. So what does this mean? So from the statement, y is directly proportional to x, or y varies directly as x, whenever we add on the left side, we also add on the right side. No, whenever we scale up on the values of x, we also scale up on the values of y. They goes the same, no? So what if we are going to use positive value of k, such as this, 5x, to make it fair? Again, make a table of values, no? So suppose that x is 1, then we have here our y is 5. If x is 2, then we have here our y is 10. If x is 3, we have here our y is 15. So on the x values, we have here 1, 2, and 3. And on the y values, we have here 5, 10, and 15. So as you can notice, 1 times 2, that is 2. We multiplied 2 by 1. And in here, to get 3, we multiplied by 3. Again, if mag-scale up sa left side or sa x, we will also scale up on the right side. What is added on the left side should be added on the right side. And what is multiplied on the x variable should also be multiplied on the y's. It goes the same here, no? 5 times 2, that is 10, and 5 times 3, that is 15. Nakuha ra? So that is what we mean by directly proportional or the direct variation. Y is directly proportional to x, or y varies directly as x. Whenever the x goes up, the values of the y goes up as well. Whenever the x goes down, the values of the y goes down also. To solve for each indicated value involving direct variation. Okay. And here, solve. So number 1. If we have here, if y varies directly as x and y is equal to 8, when x is equal to 24, find y when x is equal to 6. So now either given y is equal to 8, x is equal to 24, and another value for x. So we could use two methods here. First method, for the first method, we will use the most commonly used method here, no? Y varies directly as x. Now the value of our y here is 8. We have here k, and the first value of our x is 24. Now we manipulate this. We divide both sides by 24, and this gives us k. 8 over 24. We divide both the numerator and the denominator by 8. We get 1/3. Thus, y is just equal to 1/3 x. But what about when x is equal to 6, no? So, when x, sabi ka doon papansin sa gawas. When x is equal to 6, we have here y is equal to kx. Y is equal to the value of our k. That's 1/3 times our x, 6. So we have here 6 over 3. Now 6 divided by 3, we get 2. So we could use method A or this one, method B, since y is directly proportional to x and we have here two values for x and we are in search for another value of y, then we could have it here. Y sub 1 over y sub 2 is equal to x sub 1 over x sub 2. So in here, we label y sub 1 as 8, x sub 1 as 24, x sub 2 as 6, and y sub 2 as unknown, no? So let us just substitute all these values into this. Y sub 1, we have here 8, y sub 2 as is, x sub 1, this is 24 all over, x sub 2, that's 6. So after this one, we could divide both sides by y sub 2, no? So that this would bring us 8 here, and on the right side we have 24 divided by 6, that is 4, right? Y sub 2. And we divide both sides by 4. By 4, we have here 8 divided by 4. That's 2. And y sub 2. So this gives us the same answer. So it's up to you as to what method, if you're going to use method A or method B. Kamo paigo kung hay kamo mas komportable. Okay, another example. Note no, you can use other variables rather than x and y. So sa exam, if magamit ako ng lain na variable, dili ma-shock, no? Okay, another example. If P varies directly as Q and P is equal to 18 when Q is equal to 6. Find P when Q is, okay, gamit lang kita ng equal sign para mas dali. When Q is equal to 14. So, we will use first method A, no? Method. So, dito na kamot kayo na samad na sa panghugas plato ka nagpinuloman. So, wag nyo akong tularan. So, first here, P varies directly as Q. That means P is equal to Q times a certain constant, no? So the first thing that you have to do is to find for the value of K. And that is by substituting the first two given values. So for P here, we have 18, copy si K, and that's Q. We have here 6. Again, ang first aim nato is to get for the value of K or the constant of variation. So we divide both sides by 6. So we get K. 18 divided by 6, we get 3. So we have now our constant of variation. Thus, from P here, from this given formula, we have P is equal to our K, that's 3Q. Okay? Let's find Y. Find P. Sigahan ka Y, bakit? Now, find P when Q is equal to 14. When Q is equal to 14, isuyat na to ini. Isuyat na ka nito para dili ka mo maglibog, no? So, sumpay ra diri ani ma'am. When Q is equal to 14, we have here P is equal to, substitute na nato ang value ni K og ang second value ni Q. We have here, K is 3 times ang ato value ni Q, 14. This gives us 3 times 14. Pila man? 14 times 3, 4 times 3, 12, 1 times 3, 3, plus 1, so we have here 42. This gives us 42. So this is the value for our P using the first method, or this method A. Now let us try by using method B. So since P man ang inyang gigamit, no, then we will use the same thing, no? We have here P sub 1 over P sub 2 is equal to Q sub 1 over Q sub 2. So, mag-identify sa kita ng ato values here. P sub 1 is 18. P sub 2, this is still unknown. Q sub 1, this is 6, and Q sub 2, this is 14. Now, i-substitute na to. P sub 1, we have 18. P sub 2. Okay, Q sub 1, That is 6 over q sub 2. We have here 14, no? Then after that, para mo pa ibabaw si p sub 2, we divide both sides by p sub 2. So this becomes 1, and we have here 18 is equal to pila ne? 6 over 14 p sub 2. We now have to eradicate 14 na pod. So, i-divide na pod nato both sides by, i-multiply rather both sides by 14. So, we have here 6 times p sub 2 and then 14 times 18. Now, 14 times 18, we get 252. We divide both sides by 6. Here, we get our then value for our p sub 2 is 42. Now you see, still the same answer. So it's up to you kung ano yung gamitin. Now, if you do have questions or suggestions, you may write it down in the comment section. Thank you for watching.